Megan. I'm here with Victorinox Swiss Army, and we are at www.swissarmy.com. I'm here at the CES 2012 show to show you what we've got new and introducing to the consumer electronics industry this year. What I'm holding in my hand is our most exciting of our new products. It's the solid state drive. As you can see with many of our electronic products, it is a flash drive that's integrated into a Swiss Army knife. The Swiss Army knife comes with all of the wonderful implements you've known, which include a blade, a scissors, and a nail file. But as we know, it's not always the best case scenario for traveling, so it does also come packaged with a knife body that doesn't have any blades. So the great thing is that you can detach it very easily and put it into the knife body that doesn't have any blades, and off you go. The drive itself is where the real story is. As you can see on the front, it has an integrated bistable LCD display. That display.
And for mortals, tell them what that means as far as effectiveness.
Sure. So the great thing about a bistable LCD display is that once you update it, and you can do that through a preloaded software, you update it with what you've got saved on your drive. You plug it in, it updates that screen, and then when you unplug it, it still shows what you've got saved on the drive. So it doesn't require the use of the port in order to still show that information, which is a really nice feature and doesn't require any traditional power. The other really great feature of this is that the connector is dual purpose. It connects to both a USB 3.0 as well as an eSATA 3.0. For people who are familiar with USB 2.0 speeds, USB 3.0 will at least double your speed, meaning read and write, upload, download. And the eSATA will do that 10 times faster.
What exactly is the eSATA? That might be a term that a lot of people are not familiar with.
eSATA is a new kind of connection. It's a port that's available on newer computers. It's a port that a lot of people may not have. It aids in very fast download and upload speeds, especially when you're dealing with very high capacities, which we'll also talk about. The nice thing is that even if you don't have a USB 3 or an eSATA port on your computer, all of our technology is backwards compatible. So if you're dealing with USB 2.0, you can still use it, which is a really great feature.
Great.
Now, the real story here is the capacity. This is the smallest form factor. You can see it fits right in my hand. 1 terabyte drive available here at the show. Now, I have to tell you, we were a little concerned to be able to say that ahead of the show, but now we've seen the floor. There's nobody else who has it.
Set that down for a second. So this
Sure.
Really a surprise.
Okay.
And this will be available in August of 2012. We've got some really great distribution, so any of the electronics retailers that you're familiar with in-store and online will be carrying it. And the collection, we're still working on pricing, starts at 64 gig up to 1 terabyte, and is gonna start in the $600 range.
Starting at 600 and go up to?
2,500 to 3,000, we're not quite sure. So
That's still pretty good for a terabyte.
it's not bad.
Do you feel that by the time you have your terabyte available, will it be time to have a dual terabyte or?
A higher capacity.
Yeah.
We definitely will be increasing our capacities for the next show, and we've got our sights set on some pretty insane capacities in the next few years. So I won't give away too much, but a terabyte's going to be small potatoes in just a couple of years for our brand.
I think a question that a lot of people would like to know is how does Swiss Army Knife get involved in some of the more higher end, emerging technologies?
Well, Swiss Army realized a long time ago that the things that people need to carry with them at all times no longer only consist of a blade, a nail file, scissors, etc. So back in 2004 was the first time they integrated a flash drive into a Swiss Army knife. And at that time it was a little bit of a novelty and it was cute. And then they realized that people were really taking to it. And of course the quality of their partners in the technology industry were very high. However, as people started to expect more and more of the brand because of that history of innovation, they decided it was time to partner with another Swiss company who actually has products that they supply to very high-end, very well-known electronics brands. It's a partnership between two family friends, actually, two family-owned companies in Switzerland, and so that's where that innovation comes from. It's a good partnership with another well-known technology company.
That sounds like an excellent partnership.
It is.
And I think, again, I actually saw this in the catalog
Yes.
for CES, and that was one of the first things on my list.
Fantastic.
Was to come see you, even though it's taken me 2 days to find
That's
the
okay.
movie.
It's a big show.
Yes, it is. So share a little bit about the processing speed, which I'm sure is something that everybody likes to know.
Yes, especially when we're dealing with up to a terabyte of data. You do not want to be sitting and waiting for that to upload and or download.
Right.
So the processing speeds that are available through that dual connector port are up to 220 megabytes per second read and 150 megabytes per second write. To put that in perspective for you, this little drive can download 14 hours of music in just 60 seconds.
In 60 seconds.
In 60 seconds.
That's pretty fast.
That's kind of
Yeah, I think it's worth it. Well, did you get involved with Swiss Army?
I've actually worked for Swiss Army for 6 years, and now I've actually moved over and I'm working with that very well-known technology company that I mentioned before.
Wonderful. Well, I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And I'll be looking forward for this coming out in August.
August.
August 2012.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.